Good morning, students. You should have already completed your iReady for the day, both ELA and math. And now we're moving on to our ELA period for our Ready book. Today is March 23rd, which marks the first day of our online learning. It's okay to be scared because, we're new at this. I'm new at this. We're gonna mess up, but it's okay. I just need to see that you have effort and that you are actually submitting things. So, again, it's not a vacation. We still have learning to do, guys. So I expect you to be here present with me because I'm going to try my hardest, so I expect the same from you. So let's start. We should be on page 52, which is lesson 4A, explaining relationships in scientific and technical texts. So let's read this together. We're on page 52. When you read scientific texts, you learn about the natural world. If you read about why lightning strikes or how electricity works, you're reading a scientific text. When you read technical texts, you are learning to make or do something. If you read the directions for using a cell phone, you are reading a technical text. Both scientific and technical texts describe the relationships and interactions between events, ideas, or concepts. So, you're going to be reading this short little section on electricity down below. You can pause the video. Okay, so unpause it when you're done. And we're going to be moving on to page 53. So this is just I'm going to show you how it's going to work. So for this first event, we see you flip a light switch. Flip, flip. So we're looking for event 2, event 3. Now we're looking for the relationship. So if you read the text carefully, you should know what goes here. So, this is the part that will, call on you guys and you give me the answers, so I'm going to have to give you the answers for this. So, I want you trying though. So, event 2 should be steady stream of electrons, which we know are a subatomic particle inside an atom, and it's the smallest particle. Now, so we have event 2, right? So, what is event 3? What is the relationship between these two things? How does this connect to this? So you flip a light switch, flip, flip. Then we have the steady stream of electrons that are activated by you turning on the switch, right? What's event 3? What's the answer? The answer is the light bulb turns on. So, very simple. You just have to make sure that you're understanding the relationships between the actual events. It's all scientific, it's all technical. It should not be too hard. It's not a lot of analyzing. It's literally just comprehending what you're reading and making the relationships. So, you guys, I want you to read page 54, electricity and batteries, and pause the video while you're doing that, and we'll do this part together. You can pause it now. Okay, so you should have read this passage on your own by now. So, remember, when we are looking for events, we're seeing the relationship. So, this part is already filled out for you on page 55. It says, Volta put small pieces of cardboard between discs of copper and zinc and stacked several of them together. So, what did that cause? If you read carefully, we see there was another person named Hans Ørsted, and he knew that the compass needles responded to magnets. So, what did he discover? Ørsted realized that electric currents produce magnetic fields. Should be copying this, by the way. Fields due to Volta's discovery. So if it wasn't for Volta, Ørsted would have not known that this was a thing. So that's important to understand with the relationship. Now, because of these two people, let's just put Volta here. Because of Volta and because of Ørsted, what is event 3? How does it affect us, the world? Think. our understanding of batteries, because who created the first battery? Volta. Of batteries, electricity, and magnetism deepens, which just means that we all understand it now. We all take electricity for granted because it's just something that we see and experience every single day. But it's important for us to realize that because of these two people, now we all have an understanding on how batteries, electricity, and magnetism all work together. So, your job right now is to read Battery Power, which is on page 56. You're going to be looking at these questions, and remember to read the questions first. We're still going to implement our strategies even if we're at home. And due by 4 p.m. today are pages 58 and 59. You are give me 6 formats. You are allowed to paraphrase, but please make sure that you are explaining properly, okay? Because then it's not going to count. You have to submit it by 4 p.m. and just turn it in through Google Classroom, and I will give you a grade. Good luck.